You listen to NBA Youngboy? Who you listen to? Yeet? What he rap about? They gotta break guys' laws to get their money. And you know what a lot of them rappers doing? They're selling their booty. Look at his face, look at his face. Watch this. I saw your face, you like, whoa. You like, you for real? Man, the rappers selling their booty to get that. That's what, you heard what the Bible said? They that will be rich fall into temptation. Read. Yay! Okay, that's diminishing. That's selling that $1 million ring for $100 if you smoking. You understand? You got old lady? Huh? So you don't got no girlfriend? You having sex?
You got it,
Come on, don't lie.
4-1.
Don't lie to me. So you're not having sex? So you don't got no lady? If you telling the truth, then that's a good thing. If you're telling the truth. Somehow I don't believe you. But if you are having sex and stuff like that, that's fornication. So you know what that is? They're selling that $1 million ring for $100.
Bring it out.
So you saying, nah, I wouldn't do that, but you doing it. You looking at other stuff as more value than you.
Right.
But you have more value than all other people and every other thing in this earth.
True. Teach.
Because a gold ring will melt down. When the war go off, when the bombs drop, and everything get burnt up, if you keeping these commandments, you're not going to melt. So you're worth more than that. You understand? So how do you treat something that's worth more than anything? Talk to me. How you supposed to treat it? With care, right? Read what you got.
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 1. How is the gold become dim?
So what happened? How do we go from knowing that we are the 12 tribes of Israel? We are the kingdom of Judah. We were the tribe of Benjamin, Levi, all of these things. King David, Jesus Christ, Solomon, Paul, Moses. How we go from all of that to Lil Uzi Vert and Playboy Cardi and Lil Durk and all of this? You know what I'm saying? How do we go? How that gold became dim? How we went from that $1 million ring to that $100 ring? What happened? We start having sex with a lot of women. We start smoking. We start getting drunk. We start killing people, robbing people, popping pills. We start worshiping other gods. We don't believe in Buddha and Allah and Krishna and all of that. We start believing in this was God and Jesus Christ. All of that knocking off our value. We start sagging our pants. We stop maintaining the way we look. You understand? We stop taking care of our body. We stop being in shape. We start being overweight. All of this stuff. All these things, we start to become dim and dim. So if somebody telling you, right, you watch basketball, you watch football, you don't watch no sports, what you into? Don't tell me you about to stand up here and like you this dude who just don't do nothing. You don't got no lady, you don't have sex with no girls, you don't watch no sports and none of that. You don't smoke weed. If you telling the truth, you part of the way there. You listen to music, you just had headphones in. You about to say no. Gotcha. So, let's say somebody got their album went diamond, right? 10 times platinum, right? So at one point they was the man, right? But later on down the line, they on drugs, they on this and that, they lose it all. You think somebody gonna try to buy that platinum album for what it's worth? No. It's the same platinum album, like DMX. DMX had millions and millions of dollars, but he was on drugs, so he was losing it all. You think he was worth the same thing as what he was in 1998? No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We come from greatness.
Right.
And I ain't talking about music, sports, and all of that. I'm talking about some God level stuff.
Right.
We wasn't no presidents of a country. We ruled the whole world.
Bring it out!
We don't even know nothing about that. What you know about being in charge and have the power to control what happened on earth? Everything move gotta come see you for your permission.
Jeremiah 2:21.
That's where we come from. That's about the plant.
Yep.
Give me that. I want it. I was going all praises. Guess what? That's what we doing. We don't know our value, our work. We gotta change that. It's up to us. Only we could polish ourselves and come back to being Israelites. That's what you see us doing. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed.
So we was planting a noble vine. You understand? Think about a tall tree with buku fruit coming from it. It don't, you know what I'm saying? Read on.
Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into degenerate plant?
Now how we became a degenerate plant? How do we become a little weed? You understand? By breaking God's commandments, being in sin. That's how it happened. Now we got discontinued from our heritage. Now we smoke, we drink, we shave our beard, we do all of these things. We glorify stuff like that. You listen to NBA Youngboy? Who you listen to? Ye? I don't know who that is. But my point is, how we go from glorifying Jesus Christ, the Son of God, to glorifying Ye, or whoever that is. What he rap about? He rap about money, right? Okay. What else? All right. Now, go to 1 Timothy chapter 6. Let me show you something. All these rappers rapping and talking about the right stuff. What he doing to get the money? What he saying in his songs? And females, right? Is it righteous according to God to have a bunch of females? No, it's not. So listening to that, is he teaching you the right thing? That's the point. We looking up to the wrong people. Read. I want you to start at 7.
Verse 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
So all that money, when you die, you gonna be able to bring it with you? So why spend your life chasing that? Talk to me. It's a good question. Why chase something that don't last? So now that's something you need to think about. You need to change your way of thinking. Read that again. I want it to sink in.
For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Money is only paper. And I'm going to tell you something. American money is in trouble right now.
That's right.
You might not know what's going on in the world, but American money is losing its value.
That's right.
It's in trouble right now.
That's right.
It's not going to last. So you should switch your focus up. Read.
In having food and raiment, let us be done with content. But
so having food and clothes, the things that we need, food, water, clothes, somewhere to live, that's the important stuff we need to make sure. Do we need money to get those things in this day and age? Yes. But can you get all those things working a regular job? Yes. You ain't got to be a rapper, basketball, football player. You don't got to sell drugs. You don't got to do none of that. You can work your regular job, take care of your family, and give those things. We got to be content with that. We won't flex. We won't ball. We won't shine. That's wrong. Watch. Read.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation.
Because guess what? Those that are rich, they got a lot of temptation. What you think is around Lil Yee? His name Lil Yee, huh? I heard his name. I don't know him. Guess what? It say they that will be rich fall into temptation. Why? They gotta break God's laws to get their money. And you know what a lot of them rappers doing? They're selling their booty. Look at his face. Look at his face. You don't believe me? What you think? It's a game? I know people who was about to get record deals and all of that, but they changed their mind because of that. They got on the other side of that and said, like, no, I ain't with that. The Bible talk about all this. Give me that in Sirach chapter 10. Also your call, what that said? Cast away his bowels. That's 10 and 9?
That's 10 and 10.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Cast away his bowels.
Sirach 10 and 9. Yeah, 10 and 9.
Give me that. Watch this. I saw your face. You like, whoa. You like, you for real? Man, them rappers selling their booty to get that. That's what, do you hear what the Bible said? They that will be rich fall into temptation. Read.
Sirach chapter 10 verse 9. Why is the earth in ashes plowed?
So why are people who really ain't nothing, why they acting like they something? That would be these record labels, these so-called Jewish lawyers that everybody put stock into, all of that. Because we are actually supposed to be at the top. But now today we acting like that because we won't follow them. We acting like earth and ashes. Read.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
You know what covetous mean? I want that money. I want that bag. Trying to run it up. That's covetous.
Get rich or die trying.
Get rich or die trying. The Bible said to be content with your food and your raiment. Oh boy, talk about money. Your favorite rapper, he talk about money and girls. That's what you said, right? So, and also when it say earth and ashes, it's talking about them rappers and stuff too. Why are they proud? Why are they getting on their songs bragging about all of this? There's nothing more wicked than a covetous man. They're falling into temptation because of the things they got to do for the money. Watch, read.
For such in one setteth his own soul to sell.
So guess what? They selling their soul. Now don't fall off the wagon and think selling their soul is like, you know, some devil worship and all of that. That's a part of it, but it ain't that Illuminati stuff you're talking about. When they say they sell their soul, they going after money. And they doing any and everything for it. They going to do God's commandments to get the money.
Teach.
They robbing people, they lying, they doing drugs, and they selling their bonds. Read.
Because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
He cast away what?
His bowels.
What's your bowels? Like when somebody say pass a bowel movement, what they talking about? They talking about pooing, right? Where your poo come out of? They come out your ass, right? So what they doing? Read it again from the such and one sell it. I want you to process this because you're looking up to the wrong people and chasing and idolizing money is the wrong mindset. How old are you? 21. You got a lot of time to change your life.
Bring it out.
Not a lot of time is in wait till you 40 to do it, but me and you still young. So you haven't formed a bunch of bad habits that somebody who's older may have formed. Read.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
All of those people are covetous in the entertainment industry. Read.
For such in one setteth his own soul.
They selling their own soul. Read.
To sell. Because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
While he living, while they flying on private planes and going here and there to this country, while they got this chain and that chain, they got this Gucci and this LV. They getting bent over by old white dudes.
That's right. Right.
You might say that shit ain't gonna be me. But if you following the same path as them, you ain't gonna know it's real until you find yourself in one of them rooms. Right. Now you got a decision to make. They got that bag right there. You never saw what $1 million look like in person. They put that $1 million in front of you, and they're like, look. They got the table. They got the big brown table. On this side of the table, they got that $1 million sitting right in front of you, all hundreds. And on that side of the table, they got space where you can bend over the table, and they tell you which one you want. So, how can you stop yourself from even ending up in a position like that? Now I'm gonna tell you the flip side that we look at and we don't understand. Selling drugs, same way. Because guess what? When you go to jail and they offer you that time, what you gonna do? You gonna try to be hard. I ain't no snitch. So you're gonna go to jail. Now, what's in jail? Strong dudes that's doing life, like Felice Johnson, a booty warrior. He out now, so that's saving some people, but he got a lot of disciples. You know what I'm saying? Or they got punks. You seen that dude, Lil J from Chicago? They say he was in jail like he was at the club. He got punks sitting on his lap. He tapping him on the booty. I saw the footage. It's all over YouTube. So that's another way. People sell their balls to go be hard in the streets and be a gangster. Tote guns. Right. So guess what? Now, it's either you going to sell your booty to the white people chasing that bag, or you going to be in jail getting bent over behind that bag. Neither, right? So now, we got to talk about something else. Ignore him, man. He ain't on shit. Ignore him. I'm talking to you. He just talking. Don't worry about him. He just talking. He don't want you to learn this. So now, you like, I ain't doing none of that. Now let's go back to 1 Timothy. We got your attention, huh? Read.
1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation.
So now the people that's rich chasing that bag, they're falling into temptation. And if, let's say, you don't go that route of selling your bonds, then it's going to be killing somebody, selling drugs to your people. It's going to be some of that. So that's what I'm saying. Get a job. And you ain't not necessarily get a job. You could be an owner. You understand? But work honestly. Read.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
So it's not about, and it says snare, that means trap. So it's not about being rich. Being rich is not the goal. It's about being content. Because no matter how much money you might get, we don't run the world right now. So that ain't real riches. And we already talked about it's gonna be burnt up. Read on.
And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which draw men in destruction and perdition.
That destroy people's life trying to get rich.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.